Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Zepora. This is your first time clicking my link, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for first of all watching part 1, because I know you watched part 1 if you had part 2, and for being a loyal subscriber. You already know how I feel about my loyal subscribers. If you have not seen part 1 of my pros of dating a police officer, before I go ham on my cons, definitely go to my pros and see the good things I have to say about dating a police officer. But let's jump right into these cons, because I ain't got no time to play right now. Yeah, I'm ready to get out this house. Con number 1, they always talk about your driving. I hate driving in the car with my boyfriend. Worse than I hate driving in the car with my mother. Worse than I hate driving in the car with my 3 friends, Stephanie, Linda, and Antoinette, who are scared of my driving completely since day 1 when I first got my license. They never let me grow up. I mean, I still am a little bit of a crazy driver, but it's like I hate driving with my boyfriend. He's like,
don't you know how fast it is? Why are you going over that line? Are you drunk? Are you high? What's wrong with you? You must be on some drugs, because you just drive us all crazy like this. Like, why are you speeding? Why are you tailgating? Why are you cut your lights on? Cut the button. Why your car so dirty? Why is it dirty?
like, you drive. Why do you even let me drive? Why do you even suggest for me to drive? I like when we're like driving in separate cars, because we kind of like race down the highway, but I don't like being in the car with him. Like, don't say I'm on the brake too hard. It'd be my car. This is my car. My car. And it's just like, bro, you're not at work. Clock out. Clock out. Clock out. Con number 1, hate driving with him. Hate. The next con is trying to get them to admit when they are wrong and say sorry without asking. Keyword, without asking. I never said cops don't apologize. I said get them to say sorry without asking. Especially my cop. You gotta be dead wrong to say sorry, and you ain't getting it without saying something. Point blank. They gonna justify everything. They write reports to justify what they do every single day. You don't think they know how to justify what they do in their regular life? They can justify anything. I don't recall. I guess you could say that. I mean, if you would say so, maybe. Like, you just can't give me a definite. They just justify everything. Well, if you wouldn't have reacted this way, I wouldn't have had to react that way. Like, what? What? But you hurt my feelings. And I'm wrong because I made you hurt my feelings? How, Sway? How? It's just so hard to get them to admit when they're wrong. Like, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, babe. Like, you flat out. Another con about dating a police officer is, oof. Okay. Now, say this is not a situation where he gets to say sorry and he actually got you dead wrong. Like, you wrong. Now you're wrong. There's no saying sorry for you. And when they get you wrong, they gonna grill you. They grill you. That's my next con. They grill you. I do Snapchat. Follow me on Snapchat before I get started. So I'll be on Snapchat. Before I got on my boyfriend, I had my chats open so that anybody can send me a chat. I'm not that big of a Snapchat person. I barely get 100 views a day on Snapchat. I ain't even like at a K. So I don't really see Snapchat as something no big, that's too big. I don't have enough followers, so I could just turn off my chat indefinitely. So I didn't really think, oh, I don't want random people sending me chats on Snapchat, because I really don't get, you always get that weird guy who sends you the dick pic, but that's that weird one guy who got to send you the dick pic and you didn't ask for the dick pic. But my boyfriend literally had to have me shut down that Snapchat chat. Like, nah. You can't chat me unless I know you. I gotta authorize you into my Snapchat. Like, it's still open to the public. View it. But I might not friend you back. Because I don't need him thinking that this little boy on my Snapchat sending me an inspirational, motivational text is trying to finesse me out of my drawers. Like, no. Because when he does have a reason, he's going to say to you,
Oh, I seen so-and-so's name on your Snapchat for a few days straight.
How did you see my Snapchat?
And on top of the fact that I see him on your Snapchat a few days straight, y'all got a winky face.
Winky face.
A winky face.
Winky face.
So, you know what that winky face mean?
What does it mean?
That winky face mean that y'all been talking a lot. How much y'all been talking?
I don't talk to him that much.
Then why y'all got a winky face?
Oh, I don't know.
Didn't you just say you don't talk to him?
I thought I did.
Well, why you got a winky face? First you say you don't talk to him, but y'all got a winky face. Hence, y'all talk.
bruh, like, didn't I just, I don't know. I'ma just delete him. That's how it get down. I'ma just delete you. You gotta go. I just don't need it. Because when you getting to the point where I'm getting grilled, I'm interrogated, I'm on first 48, I'm getting nervous, I'm scared. Like, I start hearing Law and Order background music. I start to get uncomfortable. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, why do I feel like I just committed a crime? It's a winky face. Just get off my fat check. So, yeah, they get you. Don't lie to your cop. Don't lie to your cop. Because if you lie to your cop, he's going to remember 6, 7 months, 8, 2 years, 10 months, whatever. It don't matter. He will remember your lie, and when he catches you, you will die. Another thing is they work a lot, and it's a very dangerous job daily. Like right now, my boyfriend's at training, so my anxiety is down, but it's really uncomfortable when you know your man could die any day, any hour, any second. Like, someone could just walk up and take his life. A situation could occur where he could just not make it out from saving somebody else's life. He sacrifices himself. Just so many things could happen. He tries to take someone else's life and they end up taking, who knows? Anything could happen, and you have to accept that you are susceptible to becoming a widow, one day, because your boyfriend's a cop and he has a very dangerous job that he works 5 days a week for the next 20 years of his life. Your kids could live without a father for their whole life because you chose to be with a cop. Now, I didn't think that was a good enough reason to not date him, honestly, because your man could die any day. That is a true con. That is still a very dangerous job. And I don't like that. I don't like that my boyfriend might get hurt one day. I'd be upset when he has to work at the jail. God forbid a situation where a prisoner feels like, he treated me wrong. I want to get him back, and it's my boyfriend, and it's just like, oh shoot, like it's real. And for my last con, the way society treats you when they find out that you date a cop. Now, my boyfriend is a very avid football viewer. He loves the Eagles, diehard Eagles fan, and he has been watching as people has been kneeling during his games. And he's not the kind of person who's like, that, I don't care, it's disrespectful, it's ridiculous. Like, he understands that there are some wrongdoings in the world. Who doesn't? If you don't understand that there are wrongdoings in the world, you're crazy. Especially because me and him are both people of color. Like, you're crazy to ignore that. We both recognize that. Even though me and him get into debates, not arguments, but debates on situations where black people have been killed by cops, and we justify and non-justify, debate each other. I can't say argument because it's really not an argument, but we debate each other, and things he feel like are justified, I don't. And things I feel like, might justify, a lot of people wouldn't. And I'm not here to talk about that, but when I tell somebody, when you click this video, when you saw that I was dating a cop, I wonder what you thought of me. Because I know people who would say, pigs. You like pigs. You eat pork. Like, what? First of all, pork is disrespectful to me. I take that real offensive. You're disrespecting me off of your impression of a cop. And I get, that little bit of discrimination because I date a cop and I feel it. I feel like that's just not fair. You know what I mean? Like, I love my boyfriend. I love what he does. I have earned his uniform with pride and got it ready for him to go to work. Like, he has taught me a lot about law enforcement and cops and all races. Like, all races. He helps me open my eyes more to understanding what it means to be a cop. I will never understand what it's like to be a cop. I don't put those boots on and walk outside. But he's helped me try to understand. And with that understanding, I can say, I don't like how people treat you when they find out they're cops. They either look at you like, oh, you a sellout, or oh, you racist, or you kill black people for fun, or just so many things. And it's like, that's not the kind of person that I love. That's not the kind of person that I'm dating. Like, at the end of the day, I don't like when you look at me and don't think I'm a person because I date a cop, or I'm just a racist, somebody who is scared of color because I am a cop lover, or whatever you want to call me. Like, it's just ridiculous to me. And that's one con that I never thought I would face. And it gives me a little bit more pride and makes me uncomfortable to date a cop, because it's cool to bear some weight that my man bears, some weight. You know, it helps me understand him more, and it helps me support him more from his job. You know, I don't want to be that person who looks at him like a monster, even though he's crazy. He's fucking crazy, but he's not a monster. And I want to be that person who gets to see him outside having fun, being a regular person, enjoying his life. I'm going to see that person, he puts his uniform on, and when he goes out to do his job and to save whoever he can and to change whoever's life he can. So that's a con, but it's also a powerful pro. It's like being the darker tone and being the only tone in the room. It's a weight that you carry, but it's not too heavy. So that's just my video. Like I said in my last video, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them below in the comment box. I would really like to hear what anyone has to say. If it's anything, if you know someone who dates a cop, if you hate cops, if you like cops, whatever, leave it down below. And don't make me come for you in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel before you go. And thanks so much for watching.